Good afternoon and welcome to the first ever episode of Trump Talk. So today I have here with me the one and only Mr. Carey.
Yep.
So, Mr. Carey, how are you today?
I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good?
Billions and billions and billions and billions and
So,
billions and billions and billions
I have a question for you. What's the
Billions
first thing that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Billions and billions and billions and billions
Um,
and billions 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 and billions.
I think
billions and billions
we're like
and
in a
billions
parallel
and
universe
billions
right now.
and billions
What's
and
happened?
billions and
What's
billions
happened
and
is
billions and billions and billions and
what's happened is we've entered a new era, a new vortex. They say life is the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if life is the movie, some people live life by going to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
We've now entered a contemporary, basically, reality show context. We're now part of it. We're living a movie.
Yeah.
Something that you could only, you couldn't dream of, right?
Mhm.
But it's supposed to be the standard now for entertainment in a political form.
Now that we have someone like Donald Trump, running our country, I think it's very, things are just running very differently. I'm sure that we could both agree that he's by far the most controversial, president the United States has ever had,
He's a Kardashian.
He's literally a Kardashian running the country.
Right.
Him and Kanye. God knows what that combination can do.
That in itself, allows people who otherwise have a complete disinterest in politics are only watching it now because of the entertainment value.
Yeah, obviously. That's why, I feel like so many people have, more people have gotten involved, because it's Donald Trump, It's not, someone who was, in Congress before, in government, It's just someone that was, in the entertainment business and was, a billionaire. So I have a question for you. I don't know if you know this, but 2 days ago, Trump announced his support for the First Step Act. It's a bipartisan bill that's going to give former inmates a second chance at life. You being an educator and a father and just a citizen of the United States, how do you feel about this?
So how does it work? What's the
Well, he's literally giving inmates a second chance at life,
I think what he's doing is probably looking at the federal dollars it costs to house. I think he's breaking it down into dollars and cents, and is it worth holding all these bodies and paying, whatever it is annually? It's astounding the number that you arrive at when you count each head and what they're worth. It's a private industry that's set up now for institutionalizing people. So I think he's probably looking to lessen the population and finding
and maybe cut the amount that's going into all
yeah,
this.
it's probably to the tune of billions and billions of dollars.
Billions. I'm sure you can look at it that way, but how do you feel about this as if there's these people that were in jail? He's giving them literally a second chance at life, he's letting them back into our community. How do you feel about that?
I don't have a problem with it.
You have a problem with it?
No.
You don't?
I think it depends how he's defining where he draws the line. I think there should be. I don't know where that line lies, so I can't speak to it. If I knew what the what the prerequisites were to get out, and having a more lenient stand on it, I think there's too many criminals behind bars now.
Yeah.
That are in for lesser crimes.
That's so true.
There's all kinds of people serving time on marijuana charges.
Yeah.
There's all these lesser crimes that they shouldn't be in there. They should be given an opportunity to be on their own and become a functioning part of society. So I don't know enough about that one. I'm sorry. Do you have another question?
Yeah, no, I guess that's it for today.
Wait, what's your, let's talk about Trump a little bit more before you say goodbye. I know you gotta go.
Talk about more?
Trump is, more than anything, he's proven all his critics kind of wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, he's still here. He hasn't been impeached.
That's so true. People, when he was, elected for president, people were like, oh, he sexually assaulted this lady. But guess what? He's still the president. He's still running the country. I'm not here to be anti-Trump or pro-Trump, but, sometimes there's just, you got to draw a line. I know.
Right. Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of amazing that there's never been a time where if you actually come out with your opinion on who and what you think of a president, you could lose a bunch of friends.
That's so true. Like, I told people, like, I'm doing this show, you know, like, I asked one of my friends if they want to do it, and they're like, oh, you're going to get so much hate. And I'm just like, what is there to get hate about, you know?
You're just the messenger.
When I'm just,
You're
I'm
not-
just
you don't have an
messenger. I'm
opinion.
not giving it an opinion. I'm just discussing how he's going
The
to
topic.
be affecting us
Yeah.
as, you know, students. We're going to be going out into the world soon, and we need to know how Trump is going to affect our lives, you know? Because billions and billions and billions of dollars are affecting America. People, wake up!
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
I think that brings this. This is your pilot episode, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a beginning. We're, enjoy the time because we're living in an alternate universe.
That's so
and,
true. You never know what's going to happen next.
and, I like the entertainment because ultimately, all I find when you need a figurehead in politics. You need a figurehead, the guy who's going to be the president, who runs, who's put out in front to act as a diversion. There's no better diversion than this guy.
Yeah.
Because you're so now caught up on everything he says and all the political correctness that goes with it, and the diversion acts as a lightning rod to separate the masses and get them to fight amongst the natives, fight amongst themselves, while the government is raping and pillaging.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about. Who better than a guy like that?
Obviously. I mean, he's lived it all. I mean, he's came to America, he's built his own business, you know, he's built a name for himself, I guess. So, I mean, I guess we have to give him, we could give him the credit if you're pro-Trump, I guess so, but, you know?
Yeah, well, give him the credit that he became the person he wanted to become, despite everybody who dislikes him, and whether or not he's a good president, that is, that's happening right now.
Yeah, so that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, tune in on the next episode of Trump Talk to see what happens next. Thank you and have a great day.
Billions and 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 billions and
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Carey.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wait, how do we stop recording? I want to make sure it's saved.
Hit that red button.
Just the red button?
Let me show you. Yeah.
Even ask.
Hold on.